How do you get more engagement and likes and comments on your posts? Stick around until the very end of this video. I'm going to go into this topic in depth, and I'll also give some tips on, if you're just starting out, how to get your message in front of a wider audience. Now, a first step, this sounds incredibly simple, but with every post you do, think, would I leave a comment on this if I saw it on Facebook or in my feed? Would I give it a like? Could I think of anyone that I could tag in this post to insert them into the conversation? This sounds very basic, but a lot of things are not really set up where it's easy to leave a comment, and the best thing that you can do is pose a question that begs to be answered by someone. And often it's good if you can keep it fairly simple. Do you like this business card or that business card? Do you think this house will sell for over $300,000 or under $300,000? Mac or PC? It could be so many different things. Think about topics that you like to have your voice heard on and see if you can insert those. So some of the times you can create a post and then think of your question, but you can also think of questions you want to ask and then create the post centered around these. And you can also think of circumstances people would want to tag other people and insert their friends into the conversation. Maybe they know someone who would love to answer that question. So you can generate a lot of engagement that way. And you should be responding to every single comment that you get. And when people respond, often you can keep the conversation going. Ask them another question. If they're talking about something that they overcame, you could ask them what they learned or what their takeaways were, or to ask them to expand on that a little bit. So it's keeping that conversation going. But what if you don't have an existing audience at all? What if you're not getting any engagement because you don't have an audience to begin with? Well, different platforms have different ways to reach that new audience, and you have to be patient. It does take time, but you can reach people through hashtags on platforms like Twitter and on Instagram. Really test these out, really try to figure out the very best ones and test the type of people who are coming to your page based on those hashtags. With places like Pinterest and YouTube, it's all about keywords. You should be keeping track of and testing all of these things. And of course you can do things like boosted ads and trying to reach your audience that exact way. But a big one when you're starting out, try to get people to tag their friends, get other people in on the conversation. That can really make it expand very, very quickly. Now, I would love to know more questions you have, more issues you're running into. I would love to answer them and help any way that I can. Thank you so much for watching this video.